Denzel, Frank, this is around like the Thanksgiving time, and all the family's there. And so Frank calls him over. Now, mind you, so before that's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. You don't rub that shit. Pour the motherfucking club soda up there. Okay, before that scene, right before that scene, was he coked up all the motherfucking time. He don't feel shit. So that little party or whatever, there's a guy, he comes up to Denzel, Frank, and he's like, yeah, I want to introduce him. He's like, yeah, Yankees. And he's like, oh, you're the Yankees? Okay, I have, such and such. And this is I'm good enough on a bad day. So don't make it a bad day, make it a good day. Right? So he had his nephew, he basically set it up so that his nephew could play on the Yankees. Right? So he calls his nephew over and he says, I had this meeting set up. You were supposed to meet with this person and that person, and you know what I'm saying? We were supposed to get you out there on the Yankees and whatnot. Like, why you ain't go to the meeting? Why you ain't show up? Why you ain't show up to the meeting? So he then says, he's like, I don't know if I want to play ball anymore. What you mean you don't want to play ball? You've been playing ball since you was young. You just like this is the dream, this and the third. Like, why you ain't go to this meeting? Why? What's going on? Talk to me, this and the third. His brother walks in and says, Frank, we got a problem. But he's having a conversation with the nephew, and he's telling the nephew, what do you want to do with your life? The nephew says, I want to live like you. I want to do what you do. This is what I wanted to talk about, and I forgot to mention. So, that's something to say, right? Of, people who have this certain lifestyle, this and the third, but they want others to really pursue their dreams. They're willing to sponsor their dreams. But then they're like, no, I don't think I wouldn't even want to do that no more. I want to do what you do. And where you're in a position where it's like, are you not going to? Like, those are all things, right? If you're living in such a way that you can buy your mom a house, you can employ everybody in your family, you can sponsor everybody's dreams, but you don't necessarily want somebody else in your family to live the same way. Being in that type of space, right? Because that's the space that he's in. He wants to and so like now, because that becomes I don't even want you to, just not like, I want you to live. And so how can you say that to somebody when it's the life that you live? Those are things. So, and mind you, not a lot of whatever, somebody looks at them and says, and I just say parent child. How many children, like, you know what I'm saying? A child to be able to look at their parent and say, I want to live like you and be like you. You know what I'm saying? But, and the parent, but is, or whatever is like, I don't even want you to live like this. I want you to live an entire different way. So, that was one of those, because he gets up and walks away. And that's the thing, like having a lifestyle, a business, a whatever, and you don't even, like, and because sometimes you do want the child to live this way, right? Because there are certain ones, and it's like, the child's like, I don't even want to do this, that, and the third. That ain't what I want to do. That's what you want to do with your life. I ain't want to do that. Like, those are those conversations, right? And it's like, I don't even want you to live this way. But and then the child is like, I want to live this way. I want to do what you do. That's not why I even do this. I do this so you don't got